name is Jackie K, and I want to first say disclaimer. I apologize if I'm wearing my glasses and you can see my ring light and the reflection. Usually I don't shoot with my glasses on, but today I didn't feel like looking blind, or just feeling blind, because usually when I do my videos without my glasses, I can't really see that well. So, yeah, so I'm just gonna be wearing my glasses, and yet again, I apologize for the reflection on my glasses, but I just feel more comfortable, wearing them today. But as you can probably tell by the title, I'm going to be talking about me going minimalistic. And I know if some people know me in my real life, they'd be like, oh, all of the lies, girl, all of the lies. But I feel like I'm ready for a change, and I've been feeling this way for a long time. And it's just super weird that last week I was just like, I can't keep living like this. And it's weird because I started this no buy kind of system back in May. So I haven't been buying anything since May, but I feel like my house is still super cluttered. And I feel like the other day I just looked, I was just like, yeah, I don't need any of this stuff. And I was actually watching a video on YouTube the other day too, where this girl was just getting rid of stuff, and she was just like, I don't feel anything towards this stuff anymore. So she's like, I just can't have it in my house anymore. And I'm like, that's kind of how I feel. Like, I sometimes feel like I look at stuff and I'm like, why are you here? But not like in a bad way, like, why are you here, sis? But it's just like, why do I still have this stuff? Like, there's literally nothing inside of me that feels any way about this. Like, honestly, like, if some of my stuff disappeared, I would probably not feel anything. And that's when I realized, yeah, sis, you need to get rid of stuff, or you just need to go minimalistic, or that kind of avenue. And I've always wanted to go minimalistic, but I feel like I could never do that because I've never been in an environment such as like growing up in my house, my childhood home. We always bought stuff or had stuff, and then like when I moved out, I lived with my sister for a year, and it was like we accumulated stuff too. And it's crazy that we accumulated so much that even when my sister moved out of our shared apartment, her room still had stuff in it. Like, she didn't even take her stuff. Like, her closet was full of her old stuff because she didn't take it with her. So I'm like now babysitting her stuff, not in a bad way, but like I had her stuff still in my place. And then now that I moved to my new apartment, why do I still have stuff that's like still hers, still stuff that I like moved from when I moved from my childhood home? Like, I still have so much stuff, and I'm like, why do I still have this stuff? Like, I should probably be leaving it alone, but like I was just obligated to keep this stuff. Like, and the thing is, what's so weird is when I first moved out and, me and my sister got a place, she had a junk drawer. And I literally did not believe in junk drawers. I felt adamant towards that. I was like, there's no reason for you to have a junk drawer because what, you're just putting trash in it? Guess what, sis? I have a junk drawer, and the junk started off from the stuff that I had in our shared apartment. I just kept moving it with us, like with me. And I'm just like, I feel like now my clutter is just like habitual. Like, it's just like, oh, because I grew up with having this stuff, or like, I just learned how to keep all of this stuff. And I'm like, I don't want that to be a habit where it's just like, oh, it's been there for a minute, might as well just keep it. And I feel like that kind of just bothers me now. And I feel like I'm over it, like honestly over it. And as I was saying, going back, I've watched, minimalistic videos. I even watched that documentary about being a minimalistic individual, with those two guys that started that movement. And I even watched that Netflix documentary where that lady it was this, was she Japanese? I don't remember, but she was basically talking about you have to look at your stuff, and if you feel something for it, then you keep it. And homegirl was like, ooh, sis, I can look at my place and be like, I might if you guys leave. Like, so that's mainly the reason that I just want to go minimalistic. I feel like I've always felt it inside of me to do it. I just never have. And I just feel like, well, everyone does it and I've been doing it for so long, so might as well just keep my clutter. And I just don't want to do that anymore. And I feel like I want to make this video just to like hold myself accountable for me on this journey to become minimalistic. And I don't know, I just think it's really weird and funny that it's like I'm doing this now. I feel like I should have been doing it, but like, of course, it's, you know, you can't be mad at yourself for not really realizing how you truly felt. And now I do. So I'm going to be on my path to just getting rid of stuff and just clearing stuff out of my apartment and just feeling free and breathing, because the other day I was actually looking around in my room, and I might insert some pictures or videos if I can. I don't know which way it's gonna be, but it was just so funny because I was looking in my room and I have a closet full of clothes, right? And then I have the IKEA bed where you have storage underneath that's full of winter clothes. And then I bought another rack, like one of those like Instagram racks where you just like hold your clothes. It's full of clothes too. And then I have like a basket full of shoes. And I'm like, I just like looked at myself. I'm like, Jacqueline, you don't really wear this stuff, so why do you keep having it? And I even remember the other day, like I had like a huge, like I made a huge basket just of clothes to give to my sister. I'm like, hey sis, this is like all for you, try it out, all that stuff. And then, you know, of course she got some things, but then ended up donating the rest of it. But I'm just like, I can be giving away clothes for a long time. And also the scary thing is, actually, like I want to say like 2 months ago, my washer broke for a month, and I kind of wanted to test out like how long I can go, you know, without clothes. That whole month, I did laundry twice, and I only did it because of work clothes. Like I had to, you know, clean them clothes. You know, I don't want to be nasty out here because I only have so much work clothes, and then I have like fun clothes like this that are just so prevalent in my closet. But I went like a whole month without having to recycle anything or wash anything. And I was like, yeah, that's an issue. That is a true problem, because nobody should go that long. Like, you can go that long, but I feel like that's excess at this point. How can you go almost a month not having to wash your clothes and be completely fine with it? And thank goodness, you know, I finally got a new washer, and I finally got, you know, washed all those clothes, and they're all hanging in my closet. But as you can see, I have literally 3 places where I put clothes, and they're all full, and it just is really annoying. And my bathroom's the same way. Like I have a, you know, on my bathroom sink, I have a makeup side, which, as you know from my Get Ready With Me, I don't wear foundation. I'm not really big into makeup. Like I make sure my eyebrows are always together, because I already said I don't have eyebrows. So I have to have eyebrows on, or like, girl, it'd be looking real weird. It's just like skin. Like, so that's the thing. Like I have all of this makeup on there, and I think I went through, you know, it's like when you try to get into things and you just don't get into things. That's kind of what happened with the whole makeup thing. Like I tried to get into it, and I realized that's just not my thing. And then I just have so much other stuff in my bathroom that I'm like, I keep looking at myself. I'm like, Jacqueline, you are a single woman living in an apartment. How much stuff do you really need? And I think that always comes back to like why I just need to go minimalistic, why I just need to get rid of stuff, is because I am just by myself. There's no reason for me to have all of this stuff if I'm just by myself majority of the time. Like, yeah, I have friends that come over, but like, y'all ain't using 30 dishes. Max is like 3 people. So, I don't know. I just wanted to kind of come on here, tell you all this story, and just, I want to keep documenting my journey of going minimalistic on this channel, because I feel like that's the vibe that I'm on right now. And I don't know, I just want to be the best version of myself. And I know the best version of myself isn't this excessive. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not obsessed with having so much things. Like, as I said earlier, I stopped buying stuff back in May. Like, I went through a no buy month, and I just kept kind of going through it. And now I'm just here, like, looking at my stuff. I'm like, I don't like this. Like, I just feel like it's just too much. It's just, I get overwhelmed. And I think that was like a good word, because I watched a TED Talk, and the lady was like, you know, look at your stuff. What does it say about you? And I'm like, it makes me overwhelmed when I look at this stuff. So I feel like that kind of just motivated me too. So I'm going to stop rambling. And you guys kind of saw all the shots and all of the, you know, clips of my house of excess. I ain't even gonna lie, it's just excess. So I want to see how this journey goes, and if it's successful. I know it's gonna be successful because I ain't got no choice. But I want to see, you know, you guys watch me change too, and just hold myself accountable to everything. And we can kind of see how this goes. But thank you guys for watching. My name is Jackie Kate again. So please like and subscribe this video, and I'll come back with more videos. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you guys later. Bye.